Today we will talk about 18 major platforms identified by the Ministry of Defense for industrial-led design and development under various routes. In Defense Budget 2022-23, 25% of the R&D budget will be spent on startups, academia, and private industry. This will be a significant boost to the Make in India initiative. Now let's discuss each platform. According to the Defense Ministry, 14 platforms are being developed by the private sector under the Make 1 category of the Defense Acquisition Procedure 2020. Make 1 category aims to achieve self-reliance by involving greater participation of the Indian industry in the development of defense equipment. The government will provide 70% of the total cost of prototype development. Number 1. Hypersonic Glide Vehicle HGV. Do not confuse Hypersonic Glide Vehicle with Hypersonic Cruise Missile. This is a very crucial technology for any country. Currently, HTNP Industries working on a hypersonic glide vehicle, capable of reaching Mach 20. Once the hypersonic glide vehicle technology is developed, then it will significantly boost the ballistic missile capability. Number 2. Directed Energy Weapons. The directed energy weapon will be a 300 kilowatt and more high-powered electromagnetic devices and laser devices. DRDO currently working on a 100 kilowatt, lightweight directed energy system under the project Druga 2. Druga stands for Directionally Unrestricted Ray Gun Array. Number 3. Naval Shipborne Unmanned Aerial System. Indian Navy had an urgent requirement of 10 shipborne drones for enhancing its surveillance capabilities in the Indian Ocean region. Now, these types of drones will be developed by the private sector. Currently, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited working on an unmanned autonomous helicopter for both the Indian Navy and Army. Number 4. Lightweight Tank. We all know that the Indian Army has a requirement of 350 light tanks. Currently, L&T working on a 35 tons, 105 mm light tank based on DRDO Future Main Battle Tank hull. The light tank will be ready by next year. As per some reports, the Kalyani Group is also working on a light tank. Number 5. Self-healing minefields. The self-healing minefield is comprised of a networked system of mobile anti-tank landmines. When the mines detect a breach, each calculates an appropriate response, and some fire small rockets to hop into the breach path, healing the breach. The purpose of the SHM is to expand the capabilities of traditional obstacles and provide an effective anti-tank obstacle that does not require anti-personnel submunitions. Number 6. Unmanned Autonomous AI-Based Land Robot. Indian Army currently operates some land robot in limited numbers like Kalyani Enhanced Collaborative Autonomous Rover System. But the Indian Army requires more advanced unmanned ground vehicles. Number 7. 127 mm Naval Gun. Indian Navy has plans to fit 127 mm guns on destroyers and frigates. But the plan has been dropped due to the high cost. Most probably Kalyani and BHEL will develop the gun. The Indian Navy requires 127 mm 62 caliber naval guns that have a range of 36 km with normal projectile. Number 8. 127 mm Guided Projectile. Guided projectiles are precision-guided munitions. The guided projectile consisted of a warhead, guidance, navigation, and control section. Guidance can be provided by GPS. For extended range, projectile can be fitted with a rocket motor. Currently, DRDO is working on 155 mm guided artillery shells. Number 9. Electric propulsion for ships. The electrical propulsion system has many advantages over the conventional engine-driven propulsion system. It provides improved maneuverability and high redundancy. Increased payload through flexible location of machinery components. Environmental benefits from lower fuel consumption and emissions. High performance in harsh ice conditions due to maximum torque at zero speed. At this point in time, electric propulsion technology is not mature enough to install on a combat ship. Number 10. Standoff Airborne Jammer. A standoff airborne jammer provided the capability to aircraft to jam the enemy receivers from long distances. The standoff jammer normally stations itself on its own side of the border but, in any case, well outside the effective ranges of the enemy's air defense systems. Its main role is to provide large area suppression to deny the overall picture to the enemy. Number 11. Lithium-ion cells or lithium-sulfur cells. Both the cells will have high-capacity energy systems which will replace the conventional hydrocarbons batteries from the Indian Navy submarine. In Project 75I, lithium-ion battery technology is one of the key requirements. DRDO also working on lithium-ion battery technology. Number 12. Communication system. Under communication system, private sector company will design and develop Air Force network system switches, routers, encryptors, and voice-over Internet protocol phones. Number 13. Electro-optical pod, with high-resolution sensing. The electro-optical pod basically is a closed-circuit television camera with a magnification lens, helping the aircrew to locate and identify targets. For night and adverse weather use, many EO sensors incorporate low-light light amplification systems. Electro-optical pod helps in identifying targets and guiding precision-guided munition such as laser-guided bombs to those targets. Number 14. Plug-and-play housing infrastructure for soldiers posted at extreme altitudes. Now if you look at all the platforms carefully, you will observe that except electric propulsion, all the platforms are immediate requirements of the Indian Armed Forces. 2 platforms are planned to be developed under the Special Purpose Vehicle, SPV, model. Under the SPV model, private industries are being encouraged to take up the design and development of military platforms and equipment in collaboration with the Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, and other organizations. Number 15. Long-Range Unmanned Aerial Vehicle. Currently, both Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and DRDO working on a high-altitude long-endurance UCAV. Surprisingly, there is no mention of medium-altitude long-endurance UCAV. DRDO is also working on a medium-altitude long-endurance UCAV. Number 16. Indian Multirole Helicopter, IMRH. IMRH is a 12 tons helicopter which will conduct its first flight in 2025. Now, the IMRH program is led by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Number 17. Low-orbit pseudo-satellites. The low-orbit pseudo-satellites will be developed under the IDEX program, which is an initiative to promote startups and MSMEs. Number 18. Anti-jamming system for multiple platforms. Anti-jamming systems for multiple platforms are being developed under the Make-II category. The projects under the Make-II category are funded by the industry with assured procurement by the government. Out of 18 major platforms, 4 major platforms, communication system, electro-optical pod, standoff airborne jammer, and lightweight tank, have already been approved under Make-I category on the 3rd of March 2022.